Hey guys, welcome from coast to coast. In today's video, we're going to cover the most tax-friendly states in the US. With the cost of living rapidly increasing across the country, people are questioning where they live more than ever before. This has led to a mass exodus from a number of the country's most popular states. Places like California and New York, which were once the most desirable states to live in the country. Although both states have a similar economy, the climates are polar opposites, often resulting in a lower population density in the Northeast once you get outside of the major cities, whereas the opposite tends to be true for much of the Southwest. Whether you're moving for work, family reasons, or just better weather, I think we can all agree that finding a tax-friendly place to live is important. That's why in today's video, I'm going to cover the top 6 most tax-friendly states in the US. While most lists are strictly based on data, the one thing that often gets overlooked is the actual quality of life metric. So even though a state like Alaska is extremely tax-friendly, the majority of people wouldn't want to live there. Rather than creating a generic list, I've handpicked states based on livability score and the overall tax burden. Starting off the list within the western region of the US in the growing state of Nevada. While the Silver State is often perceived as a party destination, outside of the Vegas Strip, the state offers a number of family-friendly suburbs and recreational activities. Since Nevada relies heavily on tax revenue from groceries, clothes, alcohol, and taxes on casinos and hotels, this results in a state-imposed total tax burden of 8.23%, which is offset by the state's lack of individual income tax, coupled with the fact that Nevada's property tax rate at 0.53% is among the lowest in the country. Making our way to the Pacific Northwest to the state of Washington. Despite having a relatively mild climate, Washington generally receives over 100 inches of rainfall each year, which is more than 3 times the US average. Yet, this hasn't seemed to be stopping people from moving to the Evergreen State, seeing as the population has nearly doubled over the past few decades. While the state does not have a personal or corporate income tax, residents do pay high sales and excise tax as well as more expensive gasoline prices. Shifting over to the southern region of the US to the popular state of Tennessee. Home to Nashville, the state capital is known for being a music mecca along with numerous cultural landmarks, outdoor activities, amazing food, and professional sports. After eliminating unearned income tax at the beginning of 2021, the state has made up for the cut with high sales taxes, along with the highest beer tax of any state in the union at $1.29 per gallon. Fortunately, Tennessee has no individual income tax, in addition to the second lowest tax burden in the nation at 5.74%. Staying in the South, the next state has been one of the fastest growing places over the past few years. It's no surprise considering Florida's mild climate, beautiful beaches, and tax-friendly climate. In fact, the state's total tax burden of 6.97% ranks as the 6th lowest in the country. While the sales and excise tax in Florida is above the national average, the lack of personal income tax makes it a viable option for many high-income earners. Maybe warm weather year-round isn't your thing, and instead you prefer a variety of seasons. Well, the next state on the list continually ranks as one of the best places to live in the nation. Along with having low crime, great air quality, and beautiful nature, New Hampshire is one of the 9 states with no personal income tax. Although New Hampshire has the 4th highest property tax rate in the country with an average effective rate of 2.05%. When you consider that the state also has no sales tax, property taxes are a small price to pay for the quality of life that the state has to offer. For the final state on the list, we're making our way back to the western region of the US to the mountainous state of Wyoming. Home to nearly 600,000 residents, the state boasts some of the best scenery in the US with a number of family-friendly towns perfect for an active outdoor lifestyle. Besides Alaska, Wyoming is the 2nd least densely populated state in the nation. Residents pay no personal or corporate state income tax along with no retirement income taxes. This can be contributed to the state's tax on natural resources like oil. As a result, the total tax burden for living in the equality state is among the lowest in the country, especially for homeowners, seeing as the property tax rate is just 0.57%. And that wraps up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Thanks for watching.